action. We go. Is the
Let's
mic
camera
on?
action.
G'day everyone, Adam here going over, and we've got
Larissa.
Joe.
behind the camera
Hayley.
and Merry Christmas. Well, not yet, but I wanted this week talk to you guys or tell you guys about some ideas I have for Christmas presents for people who go camping and traveling. And a lot of times,
nudge, nudge, mum and dad.
a lot of this is not sponsored. This is all sort of budget stuff that for anyone's setup. A lot of the people that we know and people like us, you've already got the stuff that you need.
Yep.
So having big things like tree, you guys are distracting me, chairs, tables, eskies, you know, that stuff's not a good idea for a Christmas present.
Yeah,
and
you got to know how it fits and what you like.
That's
for,
right.
For touring as well.
That's
so,
right. Everything's specific for our setup. But these are little things for anyone's setup. So make sure you like this video, subscribe, and we'll get into the intro video and then we'll get into it. All right, let's go.
I sometimes struggle with picking things out for Adam for Christmas, so I'm really listening carefully to things he says in case there's something that can come out.
Okay, so good idea. My first good idea is something small, and it's sort of like a backup thing. It's the Live Straw water filter.
Yeah, that's.
They got a heap of different ones. So there's ones that you take hiking. There's a bigger one that you bring in a camper trailer.
They're pretty reasonably priced,
Good
really,
price
for
for what
what
you
they
get.
can do.
So good present for anyone traveling Australia or anyone camping, from caravans right down to hiking.
Oh,
so
even the best filter as well. So the Life Straw filter is something that you can take and then as
there's
a backup.
the best one as well, which is the inline water filter for filling up caravans. But I'm talking about the Live Straw ones.
Yep.
All right, there's a backup ones. Like, so even we do a lot of camping stuff, but if you go hiking, there's a one that you go in a little water bottle, throw it in your backpack when you go hiking.
Yeah.
All right, what's yours?
Well, I had the Yeti mug. So Adam and Hayley bought me a Yeti mug for my birthday a while ago, and then I returned the favour at Christmas time. And I tell you what, they're brilliant. Like, they can keep coffee hot for about 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, depending on how you heat it up. So I'm pretty stoked with that, and really good quality mug.
They're heavy, aren't they? You can feel it. You think your drink's still half full, but it's just the weight of the cup. It's completely empty.
Yeah, no, they're really good.
Really good insulated.
Very good.
Next thing is that we've got is really good idea is the ice cube trays. Now we got one.
Silicone one.
We got one from silicone one. So it's soft. It's lightweight. It can fit into anyone's fridge. We got one with the lid on it, so it won't spill while we're driving.
That was from the 4-wheel drive show from Just Smart Kitchenware, I think it was.
Something like that. I'll put it in. We don't have it with us this weekend.
No.
It's a bit too cool for that. But I'll put a photo in of it below.
Yeah, map books. Definitely map books. If you know, like, I often do this. If I know that Adam's planning a trip somewhere for us, for example, when we were planning our lap, I got him a map of, like, the Kimberleys.
Yeah, that's right.
And a map of the Gibb
The
River
Pilbara.
or something.
The Kimberleys and the Pilbara you got.
Yeah, so just, like, little things. They're not expensive gifts, but they open up a whole area for you because... Yeah, sometimes looking online just at Google Maps doesn't show you the bigger picture of where you're traveling. So sometimes those big maps, fold-out maps, are pretty good.
Yeah.
I think they're about $15 or something from Tent World or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a whole different range. Another idea I have is soft shackles. So a lot of people still have the old metal steel shackles. So a soft shackle is a great way to get someone into the newer range of gear, the lightweight gear. You can have 3 or 4 of them in your vehicle and they weigh nothing. So a soft shackle is a really good gift. Make sure you buy a known brand, one that's rated. Do a bit of research. Don't just buy any cheap thing off eBay. They have to be rated and they have to be safe.
Yeah, definitely. The Thermocell. The Thermocell has been a really good additive to our collection. I mean, we use multi-coils as well, but the Thermocell definitely helps.
Yeah.
So that's something that, you know, we actually got that using someone's gift card from Bunnings.
Yeah, that's right.
So someone got us a Bunnings gift card and we just happened to go into Bunnings and they had that on special. So we were lucky enough to jag that.
Yeah, and if they've already got one, it's no problem running 2 Thermocells, especially if the Moz is really bad. So Thermocell's great idea. And there's a few different ones you can get.
Yeah.
We've got a longer
It's a portable one. The one that we've got is the portable one that you can, it's battery powered. And
Yeah,
then
but
you've
there's-
got the little blue thing.
There's
there.
ones that go off your little gas bottles. There's a whole heap of different thermostats.
Yeah.
Great gift idea.
Okay, here's another good idea for a Christmas present if you're overlanding. We got these awesome pocket knives. They've got forks, spoons, knives, can openers, lots of different things. It's pretty expensive, but it's worth it.
Are you talking about the Swiss Army knife, or are you talking about the eating cutlery? Because
The
there's two
eating
different
cutlery.
things.
Those
Ah,
ones.
the
Yeah.
eating
The
cutlery.
forks and the spoon one.
Oh yeah,
Those
that'll
ones.
go
Different
together.
colours too,
Yeah,
from
that's good.
Tent World.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
they're
those-
from
those ones are
Anaconda,
from
and
Anaconda.
not very expensive at all.
Yeah, that's all right. And then your
no
Swiss.
clue. I don't remember.
That's okay.
That's okay, but you think they're pretty good.
And what
Yeah.
about your little one that we got you as
Oh,
well?
that one is got basically everything. A knife. It's got scissors. It's got
Screwdriver?
screwdriver. No, that's Haley's.
Oh,
yeah.
She's got the screwdriver.
We had to
Yeah.
get slightly different ones for
they're
them, but
pretty cool.
they were only like $20 or $30 for
Yeah.
the little kids' pocket knife, which was pretty good.
We got like something
Yeah.
that you grab splinters. You know those things.
Yeah.
Tweezers.
Tweezers, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's right. A kid's pocket knife is a great idea, or a big pocket knife. One of the gifts I got from my stepmother, Helen. Shout out Helen if you're watching. Is a Leatherman. They're a great pocket
Oh
knife.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Bit risky.
They're a
with
bit more on the
kids, though.
pricey side though, and it's a good way to teach your kids to be careful with knives when you're camping.
Yeah.
I know it's a bit risky though.
Okay, Ali, what's your idea?
My idea for a Christmas present for relaxing at camping, definitely a hammock, because then you can just relax all you want all day if you just want to relax camping or something.
Or
Yeah, it's really fun. If there are kids with you,
Yeah.
you can actually get the kids to like swing each other in it. Not too hard though, because it might break.
Mhm.
You can get them from different places like Tent World or Anaconda or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Loads of. They're really good, worth it.
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Larissa.
Larissa actually got me a hammock for my birthday or
Yeah.
Father's Day or something.
It's a real lightweight one too, and it's been good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just folds up and tucks into it. It's
about
got a bag
that-
sewn into it, a tiny little bag.
But there's these new ones out too that I've seen, which we haven't tried. But we've got the Coleman one, the single one, and there's Nike as well, which I think is made of recycled
Yeah.
plastic. So
So
that one looks good too.
If you are going to buy a hammock, make sure it's a lightweight one that you can someone can just shove in the back of their car or on their camper. Don't get a big heavy frame one. We have one at home.
So yeah,
we don't
someone
bring
got
it
us that,
camping.
and
It's
there's
too heavy. So just get a lightweight, cheap, fun hammock.
One thing I got Adam for Christmas, which was, he laughed at me when I got it, but we've used it every single time, has been this little soap container on the rope. So you keep putting a soap inside the container and you can take the soap out, but that has been brilliant on the lap because it's just, everything's attached and it's just one place to,
Actually,
Yeah.
heads up, I got it for him.
No,
Yeah, so that way your
That's the
soap
soap
will
on the
dry
rope
out and won't be all wet and
sometimes.
grimy if you have it in. We used to have it in those soap containers that you close up. This
Yeah.
has got air. It's got holes underneath, so it dries out in a little cap. So yeah, it dries the
Yeah,
soap
it
out.
was
and you
only
just
10. It was
hang it up.
$10 from Anaconda.
Yeah,
And I
it's been
remember
really
getting it like going, Adam's probably going to say this is a silly idea, but it was really good on our lap, and it's one of the things that I was like,
Yeah.
brilliant.
And one thing that Joe said something about pocket knife, they come in two different colours. Well,
Red
they
and
come in-
blue.
Yeah, red and blue. And one thing that relates to the soap container is soap and rope. I got Dad that for Father's Day.
Oh,
We haven't used
yes.
that yet.
Haley actually got me a soap on a rope, which is great, especially we're going to camp at the beach soon. Have you ever dropped soap in the sand? It is the worst. You'll never get the sand out of the soap.
Yeah.
So that's another great idea. Another great Christmas present. Soap on a rope. All right, everyone. Sorry for the interruption in filming, or in the video, I should say. We have lost the next bit of data. It is on the GoPro, it is on the SD card, but I just can't pull it up on the computer. So we have to retake this bit, which is something I don't like doing. It never comes out right the second time. So a couple more items we have for you for gift ideas. Joe, what do you reckon?
Definitely binoculars.
Yeah,
If you're a
binoculars.
bird watcher, pretty good to spot.
Yeah.
I mean, these ones are pretty good. I can see Cooper perfectly.
Yep, these ones are from BCF from memory. They're about 40 bucks. They were perfect. They're small. They can go in the glove box. We bring them with us on every adventure.
And if you pull it this way, it gets like,
You
You
can focus.
yeah. I mean, Cooper, it looks like he's right in front of me right
Yeah,
now.
so binoculars is another great idea.
Egg timer.
Hang on. Garbage truck's going past. Damn it.
Another good idea is one of these egg timers.
Yeah.
They have temperatures, timers. You can put it for hours and seconds. They have these great alarm clocks. We have it set for 7 a.m. in the morning, which it actually went off. Really annoyed me.
Yes.
It was in the bathroom, so I had to get up out of bed and into the bathroom. So, and then they have this. They tell you the time, so you can see this one is wrong.
Yeah. So this is a little timer from IKEA. They're about $5, I think, $5 to $10.
Yeah, pretty hard
Runs
to
on
find.
2 AA batteries, or AAA batteries, I should say.
They work perfectly, but they're hard to find.
Yeah, we just put some Velcro on the back and we stick it on the side of the trailer inside. And it's
Yep.
got, like Joe was saying, it's got a temperature gauge, which is really good for when you're camping. A timer, so when you're cooking something, you've got a digital timer, clock, and an alarm in case you've got to set your alarm. We don't like using our phones too often when we're camping,
Yeah.
so I'll set the alarm on this. And another good idea for gifts is, wait, there's an aeroplane now.
Every time we try and do a video, something always happens.
Just give it a sec. Okay, another good idea is some personalized artwork. So we have calendars, we have a big laser aluminium blueprint of the patrol from Laser Blueprints Australia. They've put their business on hold, but I'll put their details below. If enough of you guys hit them up, they might restart the business. So another Aussie business, definitely give them a hit up for artwork. It is incredible. We put ours above the TV. I love just looking at it. So that's another great idea. A friend of ours made up some stubby coolers. We have little key rings, calendars. Another thing you can do is just blow up some awesome photos of yourselves on your trips and put them in a big photo frame, hang them on your walls in your house. Great gift ideas. They are really personalised. Our house is full of it and it's so inspiring looking at all that stuff. One last thing is that I saw the other week is an inline watt meter it was from Tent World. It was about $25 from memory. It's got 2 Anderson plugs either side with the watt meter in the middle, and it can measure how much power you're using for items like your fridge, travel buddy, other things like that. What's another thing that uses power, Joe? Inverters, things like that.
I don't know.
And it can also measure how much power you bring into the system through your solar system. Probably even through your DC to DC charger. So another small budget item, can be used on anyone's setup. Doesn't matter if you have 1 or 2 of them. It's always good to see what power you're using. Another really good idea, I reckon. Hit Larissa up for one for my Christmas present. Alright guys, sorry about the sort of split in the video there. Unfortunately that's out of my control. Thanks for watching. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. Hope you like this video. Support our channel guys and subscribe for next week's video. There is a trip coming from, where do we go? Sundown National Park.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so very interesting video. A few things happen on there, so make sure you subscribe and wait for that one to come out. Hopefully it'll be next week. If not, I'm a bit behind in the editing. It might be the following week. Alright, thanks guys. Bye.
Yo! G'day everyone, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to... Hold on.
G'day everyone, this is our first video of Going Overland Kids. Yeah. So, what do you want to talk about? Where are we, Joe?
Well, we're right now at, I have no clue,
Sundown National Park.
Sundown National Park, and there's a really nice lake here. If you kids come out here, you'll have plenty of fun.